Hello everyone, it's Ricky Says Sphere, and I want to talk about how to project your energy and to utilize your psi ball energy to affect an object. See right there, it's like balanced right there. You want to have it to be where it's hinged on a plate or a bowl like that, and you want to feel as though that you're closer than what you are, and you want to work up close with the object. With your hands, you want to feel there's an attraction. You want to use a little bit of air to affect it, and you want to be able to feel that even though you're far away, you're making that happen. And you have to do that by working up close first. Right here I'm using my psi ball energy to affect the object to make it move. Work up close and feel that there's a magnetic attraction with your hands. Here's a clip. I just wanted to just mention that projecting your energy is a little bit more easier than what you think. It's not something that's complicated. Like I said before, it's something that is when you're feeling that you're close to a table like this, right? And you're standing like this is like four or 3 feet away. What you have to do is you have to pretend that you are up close to it like this. Your waist is close to it, even though you're 4 or 3 feet away. It's just that simple. You know, you just have to have a sliver of belief and just a millisecond of visualization, just a split second. And just by believing in that, you're able to project yourself from a distance to another location. It's almost like it's a low-level emotional teleportation. You know, and that's what it is. It's very simple. You know, it's just a very low-level, simple teleportation. What it is, it's a mental, emotional teleportation. Not real teleportation, you know, like physical, real quantum atoms teleportation from one location to another. But that's what it is, that projecting your presence is a low-level teleportation. And by just believing just a little bit, and you have to also carry your train of thought, your visual, emotional train of thought. You know, you have to hold on to that visualization. You have to practice on holding on to visualization as long as you can. You know, that you are close, that you are waist high here, even though there's like a side wheel or a can, even though you're like this, you have to believe that you're like this. And just by carrying that visualization, focusing on it, that you are closer than what you are, that's projecting your energy. And the object becomes affected. You're projecting your heat and your thermal and your thoughts from a distance. That's what projecting energy is. It's just that simple. Just a little bit, just like 1,000.0 belief is always required. It's not that much. 1% out of 100 is all required. Hold on to that 1%. Hold on to the visualization and your train of thought, and just a sliver of belief, and that's it. And you're able to affect the object from a distance. So that's projecting your presence and your energy. And that's how you project your psi ball energy to affect the objects, like how I did in the video. You saw me sitting down. And so it's just that easy. It's just that simple. It's not hard. So I want to just share that with you guys. That's what it is that it's just that simple. You just have to have some faith. You have to have some patience with yourself. Don't rush, and you'll do it. You have to buckle down. You have to apply yourself. Just like with painting, learning mathematics, learning to read, learning to do some basketball, learning to stand as a baby, whatever, you know, boxing or whatever, you have to apply yourself in order to get better. It can't be just some flimsy thing that you just kind of come and go. You know, that's not what makes legends. If Michael Jordan didn't apply himself, he wouldn't have been a legend. If Conor McGregor didn't apply himself, he wouldn't have been a legend. You know, you have to really care about what you're doing. And by caring, you then are able to progress and grow. Just a little bit of care, and you're able to grow. Sit down, apply yourself, and just be there. 90% of psychokinesis is just being present. That's what it is. You just have to just be 90% there. The fact that you're sitting in front of the object is 90% of the work done. You just need to put the other 10% of some effort and belief and application of self, like I mentioned before in this clip. You guys can do it. Have faith. Okay? Want to make sure that it wasn't too long. So that's what it is. You have to pretend that even though you're like this, you're far away, you have to pretend and feel that you're closer than what you're. Just a split second of a thought, of a feeling that you're here, even though you're here. So that, in combination with working with your hands up close and letting the gentle breezes of your thermal energy of your hands, hover your hands around the foil. See how it's balanced right there and it just fell off? You want to have the foil be balanced like this, and you want to hover your hands around it at first and let your thermal energy in the gentle air affect it. Don't wave your hands too hard, but let it kind of be affected while it's hinged and balanced to where it's bobbing left and right. See, I'm using my chain energy and telekinesis to pull it to the left because I've already gotten that good. But you want to work up close, and you want to also feel that there's a magnetic attraction. And you have to believe in it 100% that there's an attraction between your hand and the foil, and that whenever it moves, it's because there is an attraction, chi energy. There is something happening. So I'm using both hands right here. It's hinged. It's on the corner of a bowl. And before I worked on it, I worked with my hands up close to it just by letting it hover it over and projecting my energy. Just like in the first clip, I was able to make it kind of like when it was balanced on the first one, I was able to make it to kind of flip-flop, like right here. See how it's kind of wobbling around? See, that's the thing, is that you have to work with your hands up close first, let your chi energy, your cyber energy affect it, and then you could do it from a distance like how I'm doing it. And you have to carry that train of thought, the emotional train of visual thought. 1% is all you need. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Carry it and hold on to it. And you have to be applying yourself and sticking to it. And here's some images right here. And so that's the thing, is that you work up close first, and then you take your time, 15 minutes a day or something like that, and you let the foil that's balanced and hinged, and basically balanced and folded up on a corner of a bowl or something like that, and you hover your hands over it, just hover it over a little bit, and then when you're ready, at that moment you pull back and you sit further back, like you saw in my other clip, while it was kind of like wobbling and flickering a little bit, and then you just kind of carried that belief that your hands are closer than what they are. That's projection, okay? That's why in the first clip, in the last clip before this picture came up, you saw it that the foil was kind of like flopping around a little bit, moving around, because I was projecting my energy and believing that my hands were close when they were not. And it's just, and I'm carrying the emotional, visual thought of train of thought, just with 1% of belief. And that's projection. It's just that easy, just like how I explained. And that and your cyber energy stays there around the object, and that's all. So just stick around with it. Make sure to project. Make sure to watch more of the videos to learn how to develop the cyber energy by clapping the hands and rubbing the hands together and applying yourself. 90% of the work is just you sitting in front of it, and the other 1 or 10% is just you sitting there and believing that there is attraction, magnetic attraction happening even from a distance. Working up close first and believing that you can do it from far away. There you go, guys.